Year Blunt Talk with LT back with another reaction, not a full episode. Okay, so let's get into it. So Tommy Sotomayor is going off on Kwame Brown. Um, there's a backstory, but let's listen to it. These are audio from his live stream. He's still actually on live right now. Just little snippets. I had got a little bit of it from his earlier live stream where he was going off on Kwame. Then Kwame responds. We have the response here, and then we have Tommy Sotomayor going off again on his live stream, which is currently, we have a soundbite from that. So let's get into it and let's see who's right, who's wrong, what's going on here, and why he's going off on Kwame Brown. So audio one, let's get it.
Cause you asked. Didn't charge him a dime. Just cause you asked. And that translated somehow into Judge Joe Brown wouldn't talk to you, but let me go talk to Judge Joe Brown. All these people before wasn't trying to interview you, but now you jumping on their show. But the man who interviewed you when nobody else was, the man who was watching your shit when nobody else was, well, now that you done got big, well, I got things to do. And then the people are telling me I shouldn't say anything about it. But I'm always going to say something about this because it's the thing that's keeping black men down.
Exactly.
It's that idea of
Exactly.
I got somewhere and there can only be one. If y'all don't understand, that's why I did that video when I said Tommy Sotomayor's white fans. And y'all remember that's old as shit. And I told y'all why I did it. In that video, there was one black guy that walked up to me, the only black guy in the video. Y'all can go watch it's on this channel. The black guy walked up to me and I wrote that part in the script. I wrote the whole script. I wrote that part in the script where I said he would walk up to me and say, "Hey, dude, I thought I was going to be the only black guy here." As black men, we want to be the only black guy living in that neighborhood, the only black guy went to that bar, the only black guy in that golf club, the only black guy with white friends, the only black guy on vacation. When I was in Cancun, I remember looking at a woman and I said, "This is crazy how you walk past other black people in a fucking foreign country and we all know that we're black Americans and we wouldn't speak. But when white people walking by."
Okay, so that's part one of it. There's a lot more. He actually gets in depth at his problem, so let's get it.
Then where's the white people at? There's plenty of white people that said plenty of fuck shit about black folks. But you only gonna check the black folks who said fuck shit about black folks? And if you're saying I'm tired of seeing people attack black men, so you're gonna attack black men to prove that you're tired of people attacking black men, that's your logic?
Hey, and also back to what you said about the white lady with the picture. How much you want to bet she took that picture so she could laugh at? Like, look at these niggas out there took pictures with the animals. See, yeah, they, a lot. That's like somebody said in the comments. Crabs in the barrel.
And then I'm gonna make this last little nail in the Kwame Brown coffin, and then I'm gonna move.
Jeez.
He had a problem with Charlemagne the God putting out his daddy and brother's information.
Yeah, I saw that.
Matt Barnes said nothing really bad against Kwame Brown. You can go look for it. You can't find it. Matt Barnes didn't say anything about Kwame Brown that deserved him responding to Matt Barnes and saying, "That's why your wife cheated on you." If you didn't say that somebody else should get into your personal life and your family's personal life, why did what Matt Barnes say made you say to that man? First off, he was Becky with the good hair, which I never repeated any of that because my thought was, you're no different than anybody else. If I got on Beyonce for saying that about that girl, why would you do that? Why would your response be to him? Would it be that? And so even I give Matt Barnes, he handled it like an adult. So it sounds like you're jealous of the way that Matt Barnes looks. Becky with the good hair, you call a man this because after talking about him, his wife cheating on him, and he didn't do anything. But Matt Barnes had the most adult response, and nobody said anything. Matt Barnes' response was, "Bro, whatever I said that bothered you, I'm sorry, but I don't remember saying anything." He said, but you offered to fight Stephen A. Smith. He said, that man is 60. He ain't ready to do it. But do you know what his response was after that? He said, oh, but I'll put on
some boxing gloves. That's where it cut out there. So Tommy's main issue with Kwame Brown is he gave him some insight, some advice, some perspective on how to do this, pretty much how to build a platform and how to do this YouTube shit. And he was supposed to return the favor by coming on his show, or basically interviewing Tommy Sotomayor on his show after he built his platform, because Kwame Brown's killing it right now. Kwame Brown has 300,000 subscribers. Kwame Brown's killing it right now. So he kind of thought he needed to return the favor by putting him on his show. But there's another part. Let me get into the other part, and then there's a lot more to this before I give my opinion. So let's get into it.
Running to Matt Barnes and saying, that's why your wife cheated on you. If you didn't say that somebody else should get into your personal life and your family's personal life, why did what Matt Barnes say made you say to that man? First off, he was Becky with the good hair, which I never repeated any of that, because my thought was, you're no different than anybody else. If I got on Beyonce for saying that about that girl,
the same shit. Hold on.
Then where's the white people at? There's plenty of white.
Okay, so that should be it from his response. Let's go. He has more, but let's go to Kwame Brown responding to Tommy Sotomayor on his show. At the end of the day, okay, now I'm gonna leave my perspective out. Let's get to his Kwame Brown's response first. Mans are struggling. Jeez. Okay.
Shout out to Judge Joe Brown for coming on my podcast. Not my podcast, but coming on my YouTube. I definitely got to go on his. I actually was supposed to go on his YouTube, on his podcast the other day after he got on mine, but I fell asleep, unfortunately. But I understand that my boy supposed to be mad at me, Tommy, and it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that this internet thing make people do things for attention, I guess. I don't know. Tommy, I'm not gonna beef with you. I've always given you the utmost respect. I've always shouted you out when you text me and said, hey man, you gave Kevin Samuels the credit for something that I say. I said, oh shit. I said, you right. I said, my bad. I said, but you gotta understand something. He's saying what you say, but that's who I'm hearing right now. So just automatically that was in my brain, because he said it over and over again on the show that I've watched. So I explained that to you. And then we text and I told you, I said, look, if ever this come up again, make sure you hit me and give me the benefit of the doubt, because you my dog. And every time I've gone live and I've said, make that make sense, I started shouting out both of y'all, because I said, y'all need to stop arguing, and I'm not getting in between y'all beef. That's what I told you on the phone, that you can't say or show on your text message. And even on the text message, you got mad that I used the word cook. Well, sir, I've been using the word mama cooking for 2 weeks. So I'm sorry you got offended because I text you want to cook. But I've been saying the word for weeks. Most of the celebrities, Tommy, unfortunately for you, when they get hot or they get anything, name the celebrity that stay using your name. They usually unfollow you, delete you, and act like they never liked you. But I got 4 or 5 videos where I've said, shout out to my boy Tommy Sotomayor. But it seems like, I guess you want to stand on my shoulders kind of like Jack did, because I couldn't watch the whole thing, because I'm like, damn, this my dog talking about me like that over a misunderstanding that I text you, hey man, if it ever come up again, make sure you talk to me first, because it ain't like that. and you wouldn't even give me that benefit of the doubt. You sent me an angry text like we were breaking up or something. And I'm just like, I was at dinner with my family looking at it like, how the fuck do I respond to this? Like, I don't know what I owe you. The first time we met is over a video I did when God Bless the Dead when I was mad about something with Kobe. It wasn't like we were pen pals, but I'm still not going to disrespect you, and I never disrespected you, even in the text message. I went to sleep on Judge Joe Brown after he was on my podcast, and he didn't go online and show a text message, which he could do. He could show a text message and me sending him the same thing I sent you. Sorry, I fell asleep. And he didn't go online and start doxing me and saying things that's not true. And you said I'm coming at black people or whatever else because of basketball. If you actually wasn't mad at me or whatever.
Oh, there's 15 seconds. I don't think Kwame knows what dox means. I don't think he knows what it means because he uses it, and I'm like, he didn't really. Okay, let's get back to it.
Really
13 seconds.
Looked at it, I'm really not even talking about basketball. I wasn't talking period. I was talking about respect. I stayed quiet for 20 years, and you think I'm just going to all of a sudden start crying whether somebody think I'm a bust or not?
Okay, I don't know where he doxed him. I hear Kwame saying dox a lot, like people doxed him. I don't think he knows what doxed means because he didn't dox him. He may be, I don't know. He maybe there's something that I'm not privy to. There's one more thing before I actually give my opinion or assessment on here. I thought I actually missed a clip of Tommy going in more depth about bringing up his problem with him. But Tommy does share the text messages, and he does, let me just bring that up. Let me pull that up real quick. He does share the text messages and goes off on his rants, pretty much responding to what we just seen Kwame Brown respond to.
This is not beef.
Okay, so this is the messages. Oh, this is blurry as shit. No one's gonna be able to see this when I pull this over. Yeah, but he's gonna read it out loud, so let's get to it.
I'm going to always point out right from wrong and what niggas do to niggas. When y'all always talking about beefing, so what y'all saying is niggas should be able to do whatever the fuck they want to do, and you shouldn't say anything because, well, they are talking about how everybody else doesn't have integrity. But if there are cases that show they don't have integrity, you shouldn't say it. Let that sink in. Everybody else's integrity can be called into question.
Hold on, let me just say I hate when people show screenshots from messages that are personal messages, private messages. I don't care. There's no exceptions for me. I just don't like it. Regardless if you're bringing up receipts, proof, or whatnot. If it's private messages, I hate when they're shared. But let's go on to it. My nigga, play.
Y'all look at the times in which these texts were sent. 12:41, he said, just got him off. We can cook now. I sent a message 10 minutes later. Question mark. 35 minutes later, he responded, you on live. I responded, no. My last text to him was at 6:28 p.m. Eastern Standard.
Sorry, I'm going to pull that back for one quick second. Everybody who's watching this, hit that like button. Come on, man. If you're my subscribers out here and you're watching this, I'm bringing you guys the news on the fly. Tommy's still live right now talking as we speak. So, you know what I mean? Hit that like button. Show your support. JR Meadows, shout out to you for being engaged in the chat section. FYF Life, shout out to you. Jay Sanders, shout out to you. Shout out to everybody supporting. Hit that like button. Let's go.
My last text to him was at 6:28 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. This hurts to see a brother I showed nothing but love and respect when there was no one giving him a voice. Now bringing everyone else on his show and going on everyone else's show besides mine. I was literally shouting you out over and over because I was a fan. You can't find one bad word I ever spoke about you. It's funny that when we talk about go along to get along, yet I'm here looking stupid when people keep saying, damn, I thought they was boys. But the bigger Kwame get in this shit, the less he fucking with Tommy. My last message was, guess I never thought you would be like the rest of these dudes, bro. Anyway, don't worry about coming on my show. I won't bother you anymore. 6:36 p.m. When was he asleep? Was he asleep at 1:52 p.m.? After he texted me? Was he asleep then?
What's going on here?
Is that what Kwame mean? He was asleep at 1 in the afternoon? Fine. When did he wake up then? Right, no reply. But he sure replied online because he want to make y'all sit up there and think he the good guy. He didn't mean to do anything. It was an accident, y'all. Tommy's saying this for no reason.
Okay, that's the end of that. At the end of the day, some of the things that Tommy Sotomayor was saying was true. Slight hypocrisy at going at people, but these are the people that Kwame felt like they wronged him, and he's been building a platform. I said this in many videos. He's been building a platform way before he started going back at Matt Barnes, Steven Jackson, Stephen A. Smith. He probably knows that controversy sells, and he's at 300,000 subscribers right now. He's still back on his points that he was making before he started going back at his haters, or who he calls his haters. This message right here that he showed Tommy Sotomayor, it was like, okay, he asked him a question. He said, what did he say? Something about you gonna cook or something? And he didn't get it, so he left a question mark. But cooking, mama's cooking, it's like, hold on. Let me look into this real quick. You going live. Okay, there's time gaps. And then what Tommy said was true. There was 2 days. It wasn't just like he fell asleep on it. But I don't know. At the end of the day, Kwame Brown leaves his material out there for people to use and repurpose, and he doesn't put strikes on it. So he's sharing. He is sharing the wave, the buzz. People are able to do reactions to his stuff without being flagged. People are able to just repost this stuff and eat without actually adding any commentary. He's responding to him. Damn, he sounds like a woman. Okay, a lot of people are saying that. A lot of people were saying that in Tommy's speech because the multiple messages sent without a response. I don't know, man. I don't know what type of relationship they had, what type of friendship they had prior to that. I don't know how quick his responses were. This is a little... At the end of the day, he said he had a problem with Kwame going live instead of calling him after he went on his broadcast and said something about it. But I'm like, that's the content creator game. That's the infinite monetization loop. You say something about me, that's going to get a lot of views. I say something about you, it's going to get a lot of views. That is creators showing creators love. Him putting the spotlight on his channel and responding to his channel was love enough at the end of the day. If we're talking about tractions, getting your message out there, getting your platform out there, there's eyes on his platform now. So whether it was with love and embracing and the way he wanted it, there's okay. As a creator, as a podcaster, as a YouTuber, people have to understand when you as a creator talk about someone else on your platform and they go back at you or they say something about you and you're able to make videos after videos going back, it's all good for the content creators. Sometimes people make fake beefs just to have that, just to have the videos constantly going back and forth. So it is a good thing. At the end of the day, I see Kwame doing good things for content creators. The way he came out could have been slightly hypocritical. It could have been trying to kind of tearing down black men while trying to say they're tearing down black men. I see the hypocrisy in there, but these are people that he thought wronged him and he wanted to shoot back at, and it built his platform so he gets his bigger message out now. I don't know. Tommy Sotomayor was also salty when Kevin Samuels ascended to the forefront, and he had a problem with that. I don't know their relationship too, so I don't even want to speak on that. But as you've seen, Kwame Brown said that Tommy got mad that Kwame referenced Kevin Samuels for a point that he said that was his talking points. But at the end of the day, if it's about the message getting out there and the black building and all that, it's like, does it really matter who said it first? But I don't know. Tommy Sotomayor has been doing this for a long time. He's sitting around 39,000 subscribers. Kwame's at 300,000 already. So there might be a little bit of that. Tommy in this game, the way it looks like from the outside looking in, he's like the Gucci Man. He put on a lot of people, but he's not like the Gucci Man where he has that status himself and that fame himself, and everybody's looking back out for him because he thinks that he's looked out for a lot of people that didn't return the favor to him. Okay, so Toby Middleton, shout out to you, said, but KB said he got most of his ideas about the black community from Tommy Sotomayor. Well, guess he owes him then. I see a lot of people saying, if this is about not attacking black men, then why is Kwame Brown attacking black men? That logic makes no sense whatsoever. Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes are idiots. Okay, I don't. Oh, jeez. Tommy's channel keeps getting knocked down. That's why. Jesus Christ. I want no parts of that type of shit. I want no parts of channel getting fucked over. That's why Kwame was mad at Boyce Watkins, because he was like he was incentivizing people or giving people the idea to do that. But then Star hit him up with some knowledge about this YouTube shit. Let's see what the comments are saying. Sounds like a whole bunch of jealousy, period. That's what they said about Tommy when he was going at Kevin Samuels, because it seems like these guys that he's helped put on ascend to platforms higher than him and don't really reach back out the hand and show him love. And I think that's what he is mad about. I don't know. I'm going to have to look into this because this is like a live reaction. This shit is all playing out live in front of me. So I'm kind of just getting it in the moment. I didn't get enough time to process this and go over more material because I wanted to go back to see that same live stream I was seeing. But Tommy took it down or put it private for his members. So I don't know. I'm going to do a little bit more research, look into it, and see who's right here and who's wrong here. But at the end of the day, going back and forth, having conversations from platform to platform is good for each platform, but tearing down each other is the same old bullshit we're trying to get away from. It's hold accountable. And it seems like black men are having a hard time holding each other accountable without having to, try to tear down somebody or try to cancel them or any of that type of shit. So we'll see how this plays out. For the most part, I think that Tommy got a little emotional here. From what I see, I'm not sure, man. It seems like he jumped the gun. He could have been a little patient here. Who knows what's going on in Kwame's life? Oh, never mind. It says red. He left him on red. Shit. And it shows the timestamps. He left him on red for a day, over a day, and it wasn't. He couldn't have just been asleep. He left him on red. And then when he comes on, angry, and then people calling him a female. Oh, yo, this is rough. Okay, Larry Legend speaks. This is a bunch of female energy. As men, we supposed to be different. If he don't shut you out, then move on. That is facts. If he doesn't shut you out, then move on. It is true. All this Wendy Williams, Chatty Patty Bull stuff is this. Laugh my ass off. Who's that? Antoine Levine. Yo, as a podcaster, if you're covering celebrity news and you're giving your opinions on this shit does become a little bit feminine and catty. It is what it is. It's part of the job, yo. It's part of the job description.
Just like a woman.
Okay, so KS 2 years ago wasn't even speaking the way he talks now. Tommy showed the texts KS was sending him lets you know he was studying him. Okay. Well, I think that Tommy needs to put himself into a position where he can show and demonstrate his worth a little bit. I think Tommy doesn't want to play the game. He said he didn't want to make certain videos in excess about certain topics because he thought it was tacky or whatever. But sometimes that's how you get the views and stay ahead of things. FYI or FYF life. That's why Tariq ran down on him. I didn't know he ran down on him. See, there's a lot of shit that I'm missing. I'm not from the manosphere. I don't know how I got lobbed into this group on YouTube when I made my new channel, LTTV, after Blunt Talk with LT got, shut down. Because, I've been out here. I had way more subscribers before. I was at 10,000 for all the new subscribers. But I built this channel back in 2 weeks, and we out here again. We out here again. We trying to give blunt breakdowns about anything, because at the end of the day, I don't have relations with with people in the industry. I'm just giving my blunt perspective on anything. I'm not biased towards anybody. Yeah, I like certain individuals. I support certain individuals, but at the end of the day, I'm just gonna give my blunt, objective breakdown on the things that I see. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hold off on this and not give my full assessment on this situation until Blunt Talk with LT episode 139. But yeah. Oh geez, Antoine Levine, Tommy going through his monthlies, laugh my ass off. Jesus Christ, I'm seeing a bunch of that on his channel. A bunch of his supporters are turning on him though. It's wild. It's wild out here. Yeah. Shit. What else do we got here? See, I'm gonna add any more things to this discussion. Anything more that Tommy said. Let me go check out what's going on his page real quick. See if there's anything to add here. But yeah, Kwame, man, he shares the wealth, man. He shares the wealth. He's looking out for other creators as well. Jeez, let's see what we got. Okay, the live's done. He's taking this shit down. All right. I'm going to wrap it up here, though. We're going to be back at it. I still have to do that Dwayne Wade, Gabrielle Union breakdown. We're going to be at it, though, or back at it with that. Episode 139 on the way. Yeah, we out. Wait, hold up. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe if you're not subscribed. We got breaking news. We got a bunch of shit coming on the way. Siri, no one's talking to you. I hate when this bitch does this shit. God damn it.